are listening to the Pathfinder Guru podcast, where we help you to become a greater leader. Join us as we take the Advent message to all the world in our generation. So, are you ready to become a guru in this ministry?
Attention. I just love my introductions in everything that I'm doing. I don't know how it came about doing this attention, and when I leave and I say, but for now, you are dismissed. Oh my word, oh my word, oh my word. Okay, let me do it. I just got carried away for a second. Let me do it. Attention. Welcome to the Pathfinder Guru podcast, and thank you very much for joining us. I hope that you're doing well and you are safe under the shadow of God's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful wings. Wow. God has been faithful. Come to think of it, God has been faithful, and I pray that if you have not seen His faithfulness in your life, He may open your eyes and see all the goodness that He has made for you. All right. In today's episode, we are going to talk about children with disabilities in your club. I know this sometimes tends to be a difficult conversation that we have, but that's something that we need to prepare our clubs for and prepare our leaders for. As how do we cater? How do we nurture? How do we educate the club and ourselves for children who have disabilities? This can be physical, this can be mental, this can be all types of ways. How are we catering for that in our clubs? Because at the end of the day, if our clubs are not welcoming to such individuals, then we are failing to run successful Pathfinder clubs. What I want us to understand is that children who have disabilities also have incredible things to place or to put in the world. They have a seed to plant, and do not pull them down or undermine them because of what condition they have, but accommodate them, love them, so that they can feel that there is a home in the Pathfinder Club. Now, today I'm going to talk about things to do, things to implement when you come across a child that has a disability or special needs. How do you cater for the person? How do you ensure that the person is well and happy within the club? Firstly, you need to plan around them in your year plan. Whatever program that you are having, if you know you have a Pathfinder that has a disability, for an example, the Pathfinder cannot walk and he or she is on the wheelchair. When you are planning your program as how do I make this Pathfinder participate in things that we are doing? You know, in some clubs, I've seen directors, or rather, I've seen instructors, marshals, who are on a wheelchair and are commanding Pathfinders. They are commanding them forward, march, left, right, proudly and boldly so. Because the club has ensured that this particular child is part of the club. So in whatever that you're planning, whether it's an activity, whether it's an outing, ensure that Pathfinders feel involved. Pathfinders who have special needs and disabilities are part of your club. Make them feel involved. Make them feel loved in your year plan, in everything that you're planning, so that they can say, I am a Pathfinder for Jesus. Secondly, make your pathfinders understand the child's condition, or make them understand. Most of the time, we think our pathfinders do not understand, but pathfinders come from families. Pathfinders come from a community, and they see this on a daily basis, whether at school, at home. They know that they are people who have special needs. And once you have a child, a pathfinder like that, talk to them, make them understand, so that they can able to welcome the child, because sometimes they do not understand the condition or what they need to do in this type of scenario. But once they are involved, they're able to help one another. I've seen clubs when they have a child who cannot walk, when they go to a wall or go to a conference, event, pathfinder, fair, they assist. When there's a stairs, they pick him up. They do whatever it takes to make sure that our pathfinder is our pathfinder in our club, irregardless of the condition or the circumstances our pathfinder or the child is in. Make them understand so that they can accommodate the child, a special need or a disability. Thirdly, educate the church on the disability. As much as you teach pathfinders, educate the church. Whether it's having a day, a program that talks about disabilities as a whole and how they can accommodate them. Because what you are doing also as a leader, you are building your church to be able to accommodate grandmothers, grandfathers, uncles, aunties, fathers and mothers who have special needs to feel part of the church. The Pathfinder ministry has a way of impacting the church based on the programs that you're planning. Educate the church so that when a person comes in and the person cannot speak and it's sign language, how do you accommodate that person? So that when a person comes in with a condition in the community, we're able to see it and help to the best of our abilities as a church and also as a Pathfinder club. And once parents understand, and once Pathfinders understand, it will be a beautiful thing because everyone will be in sync. Let us have clubs that accommodate all types of children. Those who do not understand English but only know their home language. Those who do not understand or are not able to read, accommodate them as a club, and you will see miracles. May the good Lord be with us as we as leaders are building our clubs for the future. May He help us and guide us so that when all is said and done, all honor and glory may go to Him. But for now, you are dismissed.